After putting their lives on the line for freedom, veterans often need our help when they return home. Fox 6's Brett Lemoyne takes us to Pewaukee, where an organization makes vets feel like they're at home while addressing mental health.
It's a beautiful house, beautiful property.
Peter Pewaukee isn't a realtor. He's not trying to sell you anything.
They have the pool that they can swim in. We have a fire pit down there.
But he is proud of this 2-acre property in Pewaukee. It looks like an average Midwestern home, and that's the point.
We're the nation's first peer-run respite specifically for veterans.
Welcome to R&R House. It's part of Mental Health America of Wisconsin and operates through a grant provided by the Wisconsin Department of Health Services. Any state veteran can come here for up to 1 week and get one-on-one mental health support in a quiet, home-away-from-home setting.
Really work here for other veterans, because no one really knows a veteran like a veteran.
Pewaukee served in the Army from 2010 to 2014.
When I was in Afghanistan, I ended up being through 6 ID blasts. I've actually got a Purple Heart for being injured, and coming back, it was hard to adjust.
As a peer support specialist, Pewaukee now helps other veterans going through depression, anxiety, substance abuse, and more.
How we define a veteran is anyone who put a uniform on or took that oath for it, put it on some point in the career.
Why is that important?
A lot of organizations out there don't provide services for if someone is dishonorably discharged, or if someone only was in, let's say, for a few days or something because something happened where they weren't able to make it.
R&R House opened in 2020 and welcomed 2 guests before COVID hit. Workers had to shift to helping vets over the phone.
We're a little over 600 phone calls right now. And then like a virtual support group, depending on the month. Sometimes, we always hold that space even if no one shows up.
R&R House aims to reach veterans before they suffer a crisis or find themselves dialing 988. That's the recently launched National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's like 911, but for mental health. R&R has its own separate number to help vets.
It's my heart's desire to help other veterans.
Dawn Bowers-Winters was one of the first peer support specialists hired at R&R House. She was an Army radar specialist and chaplain assistant from 1979 until 1984.
Just a couple months after turning 18, I dealt with military sexual trauma, and that pretty much ruined my life, but I didn't know it at the time.
It wasn't until decades later she even acknowledged her own trauma. That perspective helps her listen and focus when other vets open up about their issues.
I'd like to see everyone to be able to have that freedom to release in a safe environment. I could see his eye and his mouth.
From finding a friendly face in nature,
he makes me smile. So if I'm having a bad day, I look at Mr. Tree and the world seems so much better.
To being a friendly face to those in need, people like Pewaukee are always there to listen, help, and heal.
Everyone's recovery is going to be different. What's worked for one person might not work for another, but just be able to show like, hey, this has worked for me, can give that hope that there is that light at the end of the tunnel.
With photojournalist Tanner Hemker in Pewaukee, Brett Lemoyne, Fox 6 News.
R&R House is set to reopen its doors to guests again in June. They can accommodate 3 people at a time. Each guest has their own private bedroom, and the home is also ADA compliant. The Veterans Non-Crisis Warm Line is 262-336-9540. Workers, they will help connect any vet with services they need. We'll also put this number on our website within this story. Just head to fox6now.com.
Taking away the stigma, getting help, that's nice.
Yeah, right in the neighborhood, in a place that, will feel comfortable and normal when you leave that place, too.
Absolutely.